Level 10 party, they have just kind of made their way through. I'm going to show you the main screen now so you can see some of the map. They have just kind of made their way through this temple. This guy up here that I'm pinging in the purple is a lich that they met. He seemed perfectly friendly for a lich. They gave him his memory back.
He was alright.
Whether that is a good thing or not remains to be seen.
But he didn't sound like Ron Perlman.
He did not sound like Ron Perlman, which is disappointing. Because the lich from Adventure Time is Ron Perlman. And Ron Perlman's voice makes life better, to be honest. Ron Perlman's everything.
Is God.
Yeah, he is. He's amazing. I really hope... He's talking about running for president. I really hope he does.
Yes.
So yeah, they've made their way through what is called the Amber Temple. They found some sarcophagi down below that granted dark powers. It let them literally see evil gods. And the evil gods offered them powers. But Lenara took a gift, which I can't remember what the benefit was. What was the benefit, Lenara?
We just remember that she lost her eyes.
Her eyes melted out of her face.
Yeah, so...
She can supernaturally see still, but she has no eyes. It's just empty sockets. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, but I got some cool things for it. I'm immune to psychic damage, anything that tries to read my thoughts, divination spells, and I'm also immune to being charmed for a whole year. Which is good, considering Strahd made me his bitch last time we met.
The last time the team met up with Strahd, he had disguised himself as basically they had an NPC that was a taxi driver. He drove the cart around, and he helped them repeatedly. He saved them in a few situations. He gave them lifts all over Barovia, the country that they're currently in. He even helped them rescue a bunch of children that they saved. Then it was revealed when they found all of these children nailed to trees that he was actually Strahd all along and had just been messing with them.
Still bitter.
Yeah, and at that point he managed to do a strong charm on Lenara, and she basically fell in love with him temporarily.
She doesn't have good taste in guys.
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Essentially, what's happening now is you created Leomund's tiny hut for the night. It wraps you in a transparent semisphere, demisphere. I can't remember which one it is for spheres of protective magic. From the outside, they can't see you, but you can see everything going on around you. You all rested for the evening, so you will have regained your hit points. You will have regained your spells, which is a good thing because I know a few of you ran a little bit low.
Yeah.
And we're going to be essentially starting with you waking up first thing in, not the morning necessarily. I believe it was actually mid-afternoon when you rested because you needed it after everything that happened. So you're going to be waking up essentially early morning, having had a long rest. So we're talking about 2-3 in the morning, my usual bedtime. So you kind of wake up. Leomund's tiny hut has started kind of winding itself down. The magic around you has started fading, and the room around you, you suddenly feel a blast of cold air hit you as the hut disappears, because the room is connected to the outside through a thin crack, and it's how the crack down here, and it's actually how the berserkers got in here in the first place. So you get hit by a blast of cold air. You all kind of awake with a start. Please begin.
Oh. Well, if you wouldn't mind. She points at Theron.
Oh, yeah, I have to do that still. Sorry, I thought you had that little contraption made.
It hasn't been finished yet.
I will light up my sword and electrocute the shit out of Amara.
Okay, roll me your damage. Let's see how well this goes. So, for people that are new to this, you'll notice on the screen in the bottom right, he has rolled a d6 dice. Is that all that you're... Full attack damage, dude. Full attack damage.
I started going into Barbarian.
Huh? But it doesn't just do a d6, does it? You've got your Rite of the Storm, and you've got everything attached to that.
I can do that damage as well if you want. I just assumed I was just touching her and letting her electrocute her.
Full damage.
Stabbing her.
You literally hit her with the back of the sword. You kind of have to do a full amount of damage because it has to do a certain amount of con damage. Cool. Okay, plus the 6. That's 13. That'll do. He essentially bleeds on his sword slightly. Lightning wraps around the blade. The party are very used to this. And then he essentially smacks Amara gently as he can with the back of his sword. The electricity jolts through her, and her heart, which had begun to slow, the beating slowing down, she'd begun to start feeling faint again. She does this every morning. Suddenly, boom, it kicks back in. It's pumping. It's a little fast at first, and then returns to a normal rate. Amara, your heart is now beating again.
Yay. That's always useful.
Yeah, that helps.
Right, so where are we going then?
I forget, did we finish checking out this whole place, or is there still areas to the east we have to explore?
I'm sure there's somewhere we haven't seen yet.
That giant staircase to the north yet either, have we?
Can't say I'm particularly good with geography. Did we want to try and block this first to stop more things coming in?
I suppose. How would you suggest we do
Do you
that?
have any way to do that? Exactly.
Well, I'm sure there's enough things in here to pile up against it.
Hobie.
It's a relatively small entrance. You'd have to squeeze to get down it, really. So it'd be pretty easy to cover it up, considering all of the rubble and broken down bedrolls and things like that you could put up against it.
I point these out.
Grudgingly stop placing them against the hole.
Lanara watches.
Amara tries.
I'm not going to make
That
you
was
roll
a
anything
long
for
button,
this.
but-
No, you don't need to roll strength. Don't worry about it. It's pretty easy. Working together, the whole, I guess, 3 of you. I'm assuming Ray's helping. Ray's always happy to help.
I think from last time, Ray was in a bit of a grump with Theron. According to my notes.
Oh, yeah. One of the other things that happened last time is they found a room. There was a very small room with a treasure chest upside down on the ceiling. Ray has the ability to run up walls with her monk abilities. And so he basically asked her to go do that and open the chest, which triggered an infinite amount of skulls to pour into the room.
To be fair, that's not why she was grumpy at me. She was grumpy at me for chasing down a dude who just wanted to run away for his life.
Yeah.
Left him, and Ray kind of got dragged along because she's too nice.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, like it's happened like a few times, like at the church and things, where Theron's always sort of just ran in ahead without thinking. And that is because Theron goes into barbarian mode, but Ray just can't really grasp the concept of that, because she's so level-headed, she'll try and think out the situation and
To be fair,
plan
the
ahead.
differences in personality and kind of viewpoint of the world between a monk and a barbarian is massive. I forgot, actually, that Theron had some ranks in barbarian, so Theron can enter into a blood rage if he needs to as well.
So Ray's a little bit grumpy this morning. She's usually a morning person, but she's just sort of sat there, just keeping to herself.
Makes sense.
Why are people drawing on the map?
You only just noticed now.
There's a cat and a dog on the map now.
I shall delete my dog.
No, the worst part. No, leave it. The worst part is they're pretty well drawn. I don't want to get rid of them. Right. So.
I like the dog.
Have we just created an enemy?
Yeah, they're gonna come. A giant
A
hellhound.
badly drawn Okami monster comes flying at you.
And the Neon cat.
Now it's a cat dog. So, You have managed to block up the hole successfully. The cold air no longer rushes in on you. You've now got the doors to the north and the doors to the east to explore. Bearing in mind, you know how dangerous this place has been.
Now, shall we start with the east? We know the one to the far north is supposed to contain something very important and a lot of vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 7-month subscription, Cone. Much appreciated. Can we get some love and hype going on in the chat, please?
Sup, nerd? Get some love to the face. Less than 3.
When someone subscribes to my channel, you can put in a message and it reads it out in like a robotic voice. His one was
Nice.
sup nerd, get some love to the face, but then it said less than 3, and I was confused for a minute before I realised that's a heart. It was less than 3. I was like, the fuck? Why is it saying that? It's really weird. Thank you for the subscription, Cone. It's appreciated. So yes, heading east, by all means. Please put yourselves in the order that you think you'd be travelling. This may be important to everything in the future. Oh, and your HP bars. If you would like to restore your HP, you are full on HP and magic again.
Yeah.
I'm down 6 already, but I have a lightning sword.
Oh man.
If I don't want my full HP. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realise it was that much.
Question. I had HP like over my
That's gone now.
HP. Oh damn it!
Whenever you take a long rest, the HP that you've gained from your that was from your blood spear. It as it drains the blood of enemies, if it goes over your HP limit, you get to keep it. But with that drain, it restores itself when you go to sleep. So.
Oh damn! How can you rest and lose HP? It's cool.
No longer have the blood flowing through you.
Alright.
Anyway, Theron starts walking out the door.
There's like, bye guys.
Bye, Darren. Bye, Darren.
Ray huffs and stands up and just follows. It's just like
Ray is not in a good mood with Theron. Okay, Theron, you come out back onto the balcony that you were stood on when you first ever came into this place, right before the fox person started throwing magic at you, and you got exploded and shit.
no, yeah.
Goddamn fox people.
There is a door to the south
chill.
that you have not yet opened, and there is a set of double doors ahead of you, still to the east, that open up that you've not been through either. Beyond that, there's the way to the south that leads out back onto the freezing cold mountain that thankfully you guys prepared for, or back down the stairs.
Door here. I'm gonna kick it open. Did not notice that before.
Oh, you're opening it? Sorry, Theron, you cut out a little bit for me there. Did you say you were going to open the door to the south?
Open it.
Okie dokie. As you push open the door, you are greeted with a small room, shards of splintered wood basically gathering all over the floor. It's only about a 20-foot square room, which is, relatively large. There's a few bits of shattered bed still kind of lying around.
Okay. Doesn't sound too fun. Yeah, I'll go in and open the next one.
The next one? What next one, Theron?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. What next one? I can't hear you anymore, Theron. Can anyone hear Theron?
I can't hear him.
No.
I'm going to poke Ku. Kira's just refreshing.
Okie dokie.
Hello?
Okay, how about now?
We can hear you, buddy. You're back. Welcome back.
Yay!
Awesome. Yeah, I said I'll just go in and check the next one.
There is, as far as you can tell, no way through.
I thought that was a door, and that's why there was shadow. My bad.
As far as you can tell, there is just a plain wall.
It sounds suspicious, but okay. I'm just gonna move. Well, should I perceive the room? Is that
You
what
can
you're
try a
telling me?
perception check.
Oh my god,
Yep.
everything's everywhere.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Aaron, you were doing some good rolls.
Yeah, Theron, essentially, as you kind of walk in, you feel a slight breeze coming from the east. You pat around gently with your hand, you kind of knock on the wall a few times, till you find a space where it sounds very different. You kind of push against one side and it begins to spin open. This is the room that you noticed the arrow slits coming from earlier. And as you walk in here, you find there are... There's not much to it, sadly. There are arrow slits carved into the eastern wall of this 10-foot high, 20-foot square room. And slumped in the northeastern corner is a skeleton wearing a robe. Very tattered remains, and it's clutching something to its chest.
Fine, I'll molest the dead body. The body's in-
And we are 30 minutes in. Who had 30 minutes?
You find a magical wand that he is clutching. You manage to accidentally tear off both of his arms. He is so strongly clutching the magic wand.
Oh,
Even in death.
Paladin, and I shake it off. I will bring the wand back to the magicians. And didn't follow me
Magicians?
into the
Where?
creepy room.
I'm not going to follow you into a creepy room. That sounds stupid.
I followed you into the creepy library room.
Yeah, but that one had books in it, therefore wasn't creepy.
Magic people. What's this thing? And I hand them the wand.
It's a stick.
You would recognise the magic wand.
I know what it is.
I know. I'm just being facetious. Well, it's quite clearly a wand.
Assumed that, but what kind of wand?
Linara, is that your Arcana roll?
It is, yes.
You, from a very quick look, oh, you'll both notice then, if both of you are having a quick look, you will get the sense that this is a wand of secrets.
Ooh. What kind of secrets?
The secret kind.
I raised my eyebrow at Lenara.
I will paste you because you guys hit the thing. I'll paste into the thing what it does. But Raddy, don't time out your wife. What's wrong with you? Essentially, the Wand of Secrets, you can use an action to use one of its charges, and you can detect secret doors or traps within 30 feet of you. But it can only be used 3 times a day.
Okay.
Well, it's a...
Secret finder.
Yes, I suppose that's probably the best way of putting it.
That actually sounds incredibly useful. Especially here.
Relatively, yes.
I don't think I can use it.
I'd look at Lenara.
I already have a one, thank you.
Well, I suppose, I could try and use it. I've never actually used a wand before. That'll definitely be interesting.
Umbara.
I hold the stick.
Okay.
In possibly the most incorrect way anybody could hold a stick.
She's holding it like a pen, isn't she?
Yep. I'm gonna
That's
hold it like
that's
that.
not what I was envisioning. I went a whole further lewd way with that.
This is Mara we're talking about here. It's not the
Wow.
best writing.
To quote the
in world.
SJ, that's your wife, man.
Waifu.
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 Right. So you have discovered the Wand of Secrets. Please continue.
We only need the stone and the cloak. And I start walking away.
These aren't the Deathly Hallows, damn it.
Yes, they are.
Oh, the double open doors. This is okay.
So now I cast invisibility.
More fireballs.
And I have a rock. I have my lucky stone.
You do have your lucky stone. That is true.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe you all.
Oh, it can only take so much, guys.
Let me move this map over as Theron has walked out of the range for you all. There you go. Theron, the double doors are kind of closed only very slightly. You can see into this room pretty easily. This room is pretty much featureless except for a rough-edged circular hole in the floor to the east, and there are a few empty torch sconces on the wall. There is a single closed door just south of the set of double doors. Just there. Yeah. There. Oh, and there's doors open to the north too.
Blown up, but I wish to go investigate the giant hole in the ground.
You fall in. As Theron goes to stick his face in the hole. Anyone else? I'm just checking where you all are.
Can I do a perception check before entering this room?
You absolutely can. Please roll me a perception. Meanwhile, Theron, you look down, and you essentially have a short... I hate this word, but I can't think of anything else. You have a short shaft leading down into...
Hey!
As you look down, you can see 3 sarcophagi. This is the room where the 3... do you remember when you walked into one of the sarcophagus rooms downstairs, and there were flame skulls that attacked you all? That is that room. Your perception check is fine, Ray. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Ray is frozen in flashbacks right now.
Oh god, sorry,
Twitching.
still giggling from a thing. It's okay. Oh, right. Our perception's and it's terrible. This is a good sign of things to come.
Seems like a pretty normal room. It's just a kind of a corner room with a hole in the floor.
Standard.
We want to go west or north?
What's in the hole?
Northwest.
Down to that area where we got blown up by skulls. I think that's why Ray is currently shaking.
Oh. Sorry. I guess. I awkwardly and sympathetically pat Ray.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
The skulls are gone.
Yeah, you've
Right.
already killed the skulls. You are fine.
Alright, so, now, I suppose the next door? Or is that a door down there? And she points over there.
They are indeed both doors. So there is a double door to the north, and then there is a single set of doors to the south.
But Ray, why don't you try the door?
Away from the hole.
Oh, this is not a good day. And Ray just sort of walks over, looks to the guys, turns back, very sheepishly, quietly opens the door. Do I have to roll a stealth for this?
Do you want to do it stealthily?
Yes,
Then please roll me a stealth.
stealthily as possible. I don't know what's behind this door. One moment. That's a slightly better roll.
That's not bad. You push open the door, very carefully doing so. You ducked down relatively low to make sure you're not being noticed as much as you can. This room is essentially almost a mirror form of the room that Theron walked into on the west. There is a bunch of shattered wooden furniture, and that's all you can see.
Oh. For once, I'm quite glad I'm wearing shoes. The place is a mess.
Yeah, wouldn't want to end up in the middle of this place. Be a pretty shitty way to go after all the vampire spawn we fought.
You fought
I
vampires and werewolves, and you're killed by splinters.
Ray gets a splinter and dies.
Ooh.
Ray's not very impressed with this room and just sort of just goes out.
Whereas like, this room's bullshit.
I did my stealthiest roll, damn it.
It's a pretty good
Nothing.
stealth roll.
Thank you.
Okay, my intelligence is an 8, so I'm going to walk away from this room. Saying nothing.
That's fair.
Go up to the next room if nobody notices. Okay.
Onward. We'll scroll that map up. So you essentially find yourself facing a long corridor, pretty nondescript. There are double doors ahead of you at the very end of the corridor, and there is a door heading off to the right. There are, however, 3 arrow slits carved into the western wall, very similar to the ones on the opposite side of the main hall where there were flame skulls throwing fireballs at you earlier.
Lovely.
Scary.
The large double doors are, like many of the ones in this temple, made of amber. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. That was a lot more than I meant to.
I shall walk forward and try to open the first door.
I want
Unless
to
I get
roll a
fire skull.
perception. Oh!
Oh,
I'm gonna perceive the hell out of this room. Tell me everything.
Are you talking about the corridor room?
It's just a flip. Yeah.
You
It's
see
always
everything in this room. You'll notice that the walls themselves are actually slightly glazed with a very thin coating of amber, giving it a strange orangey glow. The only real light in this place is coming in through the arrow slits, but because of the amber on the walls, it's kind of almost bouncing and refracting it around. It's strangely beautiful, although Theron has gone straight in and to the door.
Cool. But yeah, I'm okay to walk in. From my perception check, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Gee, I kinda wish I hadn't rolled a natural 20 now.
Oh, damn wasting of good rolls.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm just gonna lean. Ray's just gonna lean up against here. Just watch Theron. Poopy head knowledge.
Okay. Theron, what are you up to?
Grumpy grump today.
Doing what Theron do best. Opening doors and probably touching mimics.
Putting your face up against them.
Theron once put his face to a door to
Anymore.
listen behind it, and it was a door mimic. It was quite an uncomfortable time for everyone involved.
it was mostly Theron though.
I mean, yeah, everyone else was mostly laughing. So, Theron, you push open the door and you find yourself in what can only be described as a lecture hall. This chamber is incredibly brightly lit. There are red copper lanterns hanging from the ceiling, and they are all lit. The walls are sheathed in amber, just like the corridor you were just in. And where the straight walls meet the domed ceiling, there are several reliefs of wizards with spell books carved into the side. There are stairs at the north and south of this room that descend about 20 feet to an obsidian lectern. And there is a black slate hanging from chains behind it. This is literally an archaic classroom. And there are a set of red marble benches carved into the space between the two staircases.
Okay, I'll take a step in. Out loud to anyone who's close enough to hear. Damn, this place might have actually been quite beautiful once.
Ray's gonna stay outside.
Amara, Linara, what are you up to?
Nara gonna lurk in the back. She's noticed that Ray's not following Darren. She's reluctant to.
I'm going to, stand in the doorway and watch Theron.
Amara, you'll notice...
Because he makes me nervous.
Amara, you'll have seen a room almost exactly like this before. Neverwinter Library had a room like it. It was where a lot of the academics from around the local area used to give lectures.
Are there any books in it?
As far as you can see from standing in the corridor, just the ones on the statues.
Well, I'm going in then.
That's good enough.
Nothing bad ever came from entering a classroom.
I mean, nothing's happening. You both walk in.
Student effort.
You're stood at the top and staring down at what is essentially a chalkboard.
I go down to the books.
It's like a human.
Don't worry, the disguise is working.
Did you say the books?
I said, are there any books? You said only the ones on the statue.
The statues that are up on the ceiling.
They're stone, aren't they?
They are made of amber.
So they're not real books.
No.
Oh.
I did describe them as... I literally described the statues as being wizards holding giant spell books. And then you said, are there any books? And I said, just the ones on the statues.
Okay, that didn't... Yeah, okay, no, I'm out.
Oh,
There's no literature in here.
Investigate around this obelisk table and podium thingy.
The obsidian lectern. Roll me a perception check.
2 + 4. 13.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It is essentially some chains hanging from the ceiling holding up the slate that has a lot of chalk dust on it. That's all you notice.
Okay, I'ma leave.
Okie dokie.
This room. This is a strange place.
It doesn't surprise me you've never been in a classroom before, to be honest.
Rooms in the forests. They just don't look so fancy as this. We just have to do it in a
Amara
room
raises
covered in
an
amber.
eyebrow. Classrooms in the forest.
The wood elves live. I'm gonna start heading north.
In the forest. That sounds like a completely impractical place to hold a classroom. What if you get attacked? What if it rains?
What if it rains?
Yourself. Or
I
build
have
shelter.
many questions about these outside classrooms.
I like how what if
Someday
it
we'll
rained
see
was your
one.
second concern.
Genuine concern?
What if it rains? Oh, it's so Mara, I love it.
Okay. Linara, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh.
Ooh.
Could we please have a perception check from Linara?
Oh, whoops.
sorry, I only heard Ara. I assumed
okay.
it was
That's why I repeated it in a different order. Oh no.
Ah.
Okay, you all continue to the north. There is, pretty much after you step closer to the doors, you hear a door slam behind you. But if you turn to look, you'll just notice that the door to the lecture room has closed itself.
Oh my god.
Theron, the room you have just happily walked into, is mostly destroyed. The walls and ceiling to the east of this room have collapsed, and the west and the south are open doors made of amber, 2 of which you've just walked through. There are more amber doors to the west. In the centre of the room is a 10-foot statue of a jackal-headed warrior made of cracked amber. As Theron turns to look at it, it turns to look back and clenches its fist. Could you all please roll me a perception?
Initiative.
Perception? Initiative.
Perception.
I got stuck on perceptions today. So, roll initiative.
No, you said perception. Don't take back. No, take back.
We're
Give
just
me some
perceiving
battle
him
music.
and walking away.
Yeah. I perceive that there's a situation we do not want to get ourselves into.
Okie dokie. So,
Doing well in battles.
we begin. Then I was 10 was her. Observation skills. Amara got 16. Wow. Amara, you're going first.
What? I never go first. What is this nonsense?
And Theron's going last.
Okay. Alright. So we have big scary gribbly thing.
You have big scary gribbly thing, and the first person to fight it is going to be the tiny little bard.
We're dead.
First person in the room.
Luckily, the amber golem is going last.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I'm going to pat Theron on the back and give him bardic inspiration.
There you go. So Theron, you have bardic inspiration. What dice is that now, Amara? Because I know you've leveled up a fair bit since I remember what you were on before. I'm going to move him over and get rid of the faces. Drone faces. So, Ray, it's your go.
I haven't finished.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Action.
So what you doing?
I pat Theron on the back and I'm like, well, as the greatest bard said, men in rage strike those that wish them best. Bye. And then I'm going to go back about 30. Actually, I can only move 20, so I'm going to go back 20 feet. I'm out.
Just remember to keep a 20-foot clearance to the bad guy. just saying.
Yep, we're all good.
Damn it. All my attacks are close range.
Ray, do the thing. It is your turn.
Oh god. Is this guy started moving? Like, does he look like he's aggressive, or is he just
The first actions you would have seen him take are when Theron kind of stepped towards him, his whole body turned to face Theron and his hands clenched into fists. It seems pretty aggressive.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that's not a good thing, probably.
Damn.
So yeah, he's squaring up to hit you.
Oh, god damn it. If it looks like he's gonna square up to hit me, then sorry I was here. Then let's oh god. Can I really hit someone who's like made of amber? I don't know.
You can try.
You fought things made of stone before.
Oh, that's true. I did once kick down a wall to get out of that house. Do you remember that? It was cool.
It's fun times.
I just need to get out of the house, and I was like, oh, fuck this wall. Oh,
That was one shit tea party.
yeah, it was terrible. Right. Oh no, that's not my sheet. Okay, let's hit this guy with my blood spear, and then let's punch him. I'm gonna do. I want to do lots of hits because he looks like he's gonna be a big guy. So do 2 spear, and then 2 with knuckles.
Okay, so you're doing a flurry of blows.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to scan through my book while I
Yep.
can't remember what it was called.
Flurry of blows. You burn one of your points of key, and then you can do two unarmed hits as well. So that's your first blood spear hit.
Nice.
That's not bad. Yeah, both of them hit, and that second one is a critical.
Yes. Should I do my 2 other hits and then do all my rolls? For
Yeah, do your 2 other
damage,
hits
or-
and then do all your damage. We'll see how many of them hit
Awesome.
before you. That misses. That hits.
All right.
So you've got 1 blood spear hit, 1 blood spear critical, and then 1 unarmed punch / hit.
Okay. Roll 1d. Okay, so that's my blood spear. Oh, God damn it. And this is my critical one. Do I have to add anything to this, or
You just roll it as
do
normal,
we
and we
just-
double whatever the dice was.
Okay, yes.
So that's an
Okay,
18 instead of a 13. So that's pretty good.
And then, oh, well, these critical ones, man.
Still a 35 to hit. That's not bad. 35 damage. I mean, you're doing on him.
Nice. Have I used up my whole go, or can I jump back?
You can. If you move more than 5 feet away, he'll get an attack of opportunity. Do remember that.
Oh, damn. Do I want to be hit by this guy or hit by Lenara's fire?
Yeah.
The room is small
The
enough that my
choices.
fireball would consume the entire room.
You'd have to leave
Wherever
the
you
room.
move, you would not be safe.
Yeah, you'd have to literally leave
Oh,
the room.
That
okay.
makes you feel better.
I'm just gonna stay here. Why not? I've been set on fire many a time before. It's beyond the trigger at this point. It's a state of being. And that's my go.
Awesome. Speaking of fireballs, Lenara, it is your go. See how this goes.
Okay. I would like to. Oh, where's my thing? I'd like to move here.
Uh-huh.
I would like to reach out, touch Ray on the shoulder, and cast invisibility on her.
Ooh.
Well,
You don't have to be willing. Just an FYI.
you don't even have to be willing for
Worrying
that.
line to come from someone from behind.
Okay.
And I will then. Can I take the rest of my movement?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will then move back this way. And that's my
I'm
turn.
just not expecting that.
I will just walk up behind her, tap her on the shoulder, she will vanish, and I will move into the shadows.
Okay, Ray, I'm going to put a little thing on you. I don't know, what would I use for invisibility? Let's use the ninja face. I'm going to...
It's only like the 2nd level illusion, so you're invisible until the spell ends, so up to an hour of me concentrating, or until you attack or cast a spell. But everything you're carrying is also invisible.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So yeah, essentially you're invisible now until Lenara stops doing the spell, until an hour passes, or until you do an attack.
Cool. Thank you. I would turn around and nod as a thank you, but you can't see me. I'm doing that.
I would assume your gratitude.
I assume you are thankful. So yeah, essentially Ray turns around and kind of like bows her head and thanks, and then realizes, oh shit, she can't see that. Whoops.
And then just starts dancing.
When you start dancing, the stone
No,
golem
it's
turns his
spell.
head slightly to look at you, as it makes you invisible, but it does not stop you making noise.
Oh, whoops, I should stay still. Damn, I did not think that through. My sweet, sweet dance moves.
But yeah, Theron, it's your go now, buddy.
A couple of days ago, I'd have been concerned, but Lenara's weird.
You can't really predict what Lenara's going to do these days.
It made my friend disappear, and I don't know where to, but I'm going to attack this guy anyway. Attack him. I've already got the sword slot up, so yeah, I can do all three.
You can indeed.
30 to hit.
The first one hits, the second one misses, the third one hits.
Bad.
Jesus Christ, you got a 30 and that wasn't even a
19.
critical. That's crazy. The 15 misses.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's 19 and another 19. So that's 38 damage.
Turn. Getting ready to be clobbered by a giant jackal-headed
So
thing.
Theron essentially runs up to this giant statue, sun sword in one hand, glowing like a sunlight-based lightsaber. His other sword lit up with, I think it's holy energy you focus on now mostly, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it glowing with a holy light, both like sunlight and holy energy just ripping through this as you take chunks of amber off of this creature. It kind of, there's a slow, like, it doesn't really have a voice, but there's a slow kind of rumbling that comes from it. It does not seem pleased, surprisingly.
Really?
They'd like me giving it a sleek new look.
Yeah, so it turns, and Theron, it's going to make 2 attacks on you, buddy. I don't think you're going to like
Yeah.
either of them. 29 and
That
20.
also hits.
Wait, the 20 hits too?
All of the damage.
Oh, damn.
Wow. This should be interesting.
Yeah, ouch.
3d8 plus 6, okay.
Jeez.
And that's only on, that's for each attack.
Oh, God.
So that's first attack, second attack. So 38 points of damage.
Okay.
Which is, yeah, not unsubstantial. Amara, it comes back around to you, our librarian.
Oh dear my. Well, considering I probably just saw through the door, I don't know, did I see through the door?
You could have seen what just happened, yeah.
Okay. Well, I better get back to the door then. Very nice. And, I'm going to rage. No.
I legit can't even imagine what an Amara rage would look like. Just her
It
throwing
would be
books at
terrible,
people.
Barbarian
because
rage.
the ones you can't imagine are the ones that are scary.
That's true, that often is the
Right.
case.
I am going to... I don't know which way round to do it. I'm gonna cure wounds. No, wait. No, wait, I'm gonna do the thing first.
Okay.
I've forgotten the name of it. Beacon of Light, Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope, yes.
My PDF is crashing, so I can't roll down to my spell list, but I know I have Beacon of Hope, which is the one that does max healing.
And of course, Beacon
thing.
of Hope isn't a bard spell, so it won't be on the cards I got you. That's
You
okay.
know, it's not
Yeah.
on the cards you've got
yeah.
me.
Beacon of Hope is cast.
You
Beacon
just
of Hope
got
then maximizes all healing you do. You no longer have to roll dice. You get the maximum you can possibly get.
Okay, do I still get a bonus considering I moved?
Yeah.
Sweet. Then, as my bonus action, I cast Healing Word on Theron.
Okay. What is Healing Word normally? What do you roll on Healing Word normally?
It's 1d4 plus my spell casting ability.
Okay. So what's that for max?
So that's 1d4 plus 8.
So you get 12. There any
12.
12.
Thank God.
no need to
Which is
roll.
better than nothing.
Well, considering that was a bonus action, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay. I'm assuming that's you finished. Is that you finished, Amara?
Yep, that's
Cool.
it. I am done.
Ray, you are invisible. Standing next to an amber golem that you just saw beat the shit out of Theron.
Ray is conflicted. Because she's currently in a mood with Theron, but watching him get his ass handed to him isn't so nice.
Think of all the nice things he's done for you.
He has been a good egg. Sometimes.
On
That
occasion.
guy's eyes, stop him hitting you. That was fun.
Okay. Yeah. Ray takes a deep breath. And then just starts wheeling on this guy. I'm trying to read my open hand technique, see if there's anything I can do.
Off the top of my head, I know you can push him back, but he's pretty much against the walls as it is. You guys didn't give him any chance to move, so...
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what
stun
I'm
him, or
thinking.
you can knock him to the ground.
No, I'll just wail on him. I don't think there's anything I can do since he's in a corner.
Go for it.
So I'm just gonna use another Kai point. Just go for it.
Okay, so your flurry of blows again. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
Noted.
So I should really make a thingy
macro.
for this. Micro.
That hits, that misses. That hits,
Oh
that
damn.
misses. So you've got one blood spear and one punch of damage.
Ooh. Okay. Blood spear and punching. Yay!
Not, but your punch did more damage than your spear, which literally drains people's blood.
To be fair, this guy I don't think has any blood.
That is a fair point. So yeah, you basically your invisibility shatters. He basically doesn't know where you've gone until you attack him. As soon as you attack him, you become visible again. Your spear comes down and gouges a massive chunk of amber out of his chest, and you immediately spin and punch your fist into that hole. His entire sternum cracks. You've just basically started to shatter
Nice.
some amber.
Nice.
And that brings us to
That's-
Linara's go, I think.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, I was gonna do something, but after that turn, I'm gonna have to rethink this.
Oh, sorry. Did I mess up?
No,
your
no,
plan?
it's good. I was gonna. Let's see what have I got. I'm gonna cast Fire Bolt at him.
Okay.
So, spell attack. Ah, but that misses.
That does miss, unfortunately.
Never mind.
Linara throws a
That's
small
me.
ball of energy and it careens past and crashes into the wall.
Lenara looks slightly annoyed.
Theron, it's your go. Currently, you were kind of... The creature, when it attacked you, literally just kind of slammed itself into you twice. Oh, Pirate, thank you for the subscription. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Can we get some clockwork love and clockwork hype going, please? That's really, really sweet.
Hype?
Hype, go on. Awesome exclamation mark sub hype as well. I tend to use that because I'm lazy. I just wrote subtype as well, which doesn't do anything. Subtype would be like someone came in and wrote things for me. Theron, it's your go. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. My brain has broken today. So bad that I'm just like ducking out of the camera shot. Theron, it is your go today.
Today.
Just all day. Shut up. It's been a long
How
day.
bad does the damage
Oh,
look
dear,
on this
no.
fish?
Sorry? Say that bit again.
Damage look on this guy. Does he look like he's taking a beating, or does he look like he's taking this all this
Roll
stride?
me a
Not stride.
I was going to say medicine check. I guess it would still be a heal check. He is... I mean, because I don't think there's an engineering check in this edition. Yeah, roll me a medicine check and I'll tell you. A 6. You have no idea. He has definitely been cracked.
Yeah, just gonna keep hitting him then.
Yeah, go. Yeah, okay. Go for it. Oh, shit.
For that 12, I will add a d8. Incredible Armada.
Oh, no, you don't need to do that. It's just an extra 5. Oh, you rolled a 5 anyway. That's actually amazing. Okay, so the 20 hits, so that's 17 damage. And then it's 20 damage on the second one. Third one obviously misses. And is a critical fumble.
Critical fumble.
You know what that means?
No.
Should I cancel using the inspiration then? Inspiration doesn't cancel out a fumble.
You can use inspiration and you can re-roll it if you want.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Hit.
That still misses, but at least you're not going to end up stabbing yourself in the face or anything. So yeah, that's 20, 35, 37. 37 points of damage.
Damn.
As your lightsaber and your
my go.
holy sword slash through him.
Sweet.
Keeping it till it's dead is the perfect strategy every time. I agree, Pokélove. That is a good strategy.
Oh,
Yeah. So, okay, is that you, Theron?
that's the go.
Okay. That brings us to the Amber Golem's turn. This
Yay.
becomes awkward. It has a look at Theron and a look at Ray. And essentially what happens is in one quick movement, both of its fists slam outwards. And this one is trying to hit Theron. And then this one is trying to hit Ray.
God damn, that hits.
Theron,
Oh, squishy squish.
I'm assuming the 21 hits too.
Oh dear God, yes.
Okay, so Theron, this is your damage. 25. And Ray, this is your damage. 17.
Oh, it's not so bad compared to Farron's.
That could have been worse. That is true.
Wound.
Okay. So you basically both get a massive, like, his fists are probably slightly bigger than your heads, and you both get one cracking into your chest at the same time. So yeah. And that brings us to Amara's go. That music's really quiet. Let me go open that one up. In fact, let me stop that one because that is the one that gets me in trouble on YouTube.
Never see music on YouTube. This is bad.
Huh? There is out of all of my I choose music specifically that won't get me in trouble on YouTube because it's all free use. But every now and again, one of the free use things will suddenly be rescinded, and someone will decide to release something. I found that out in the Lost Mine of Fandelver during the town music. Suddenly, every time the town music, which was my most popular music because we're in town a lot, was getting me copyright strikes. So
Oh,
that was shit.
that sucks.
And also one of my battle musics is a boss theme from Alundra 2, which I didn't even realise that's what it was, because it's not called that on here, but that's what I keep getting copyright strikes for on that one. So, well, Theron, we used to play Alundra. Do you remember that back in the day?
I miss Alundra.
Alundra
Alundra
was
2 was shit though.
Alundra 2 was shit.
1
But
fucking
Alundra
amazing.
2 had good music, but Alundra 1 was a good game. So yeah, essentially the Amber Golem went Hulk smash on your asses, and now it's Amara's turn.
Yay! I would like to mass cure wounds, please.
You have mass cure wounds? Shit. Okay, yeah, go for it.
That's my 5th level spell. It's 3d8 plus 8. So 4 8s. And everybody gets it back.
Wow, so that's 32. Everyone gets 32 health back. It doesn't go
Yeah.
above your normal health if that brings you to max, but
Oh,
you heal for 32.
That's pretty sweet, thank you.
Everybody's dying. Stop it. I'm just standing in the doorway watching, like, Theron get beat to pulp by a giant metal thing. Or amber thing. Or, I don't know, a giant thing.
But yeah, I mean, that was essentially what happened. Is if you imagine a statue version of the Hulk punching Theron and Ray in the face. Well, the chest. I did say chest. But yeah, anything else?
I
Mara,
fight for
or is
my
that your
friend.
go? Have you got anything else you want to do, Amara?
That was it.
Okie dokie. That was a pretty good heal spell, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
So, Jesus Christ. Ray, that brings us on to you.
Cool. Let me just I get 10 Kai points at level 10. Let's just wail on him again. Why not? I'm alright.
Vaguely.
I'm fine. Might be the concussion. Oh god, the concussion has affected me.
Oh shit. Yeah, your first hit is the only one that hits.
Damn. Okay, so I'm slightly off balance. It's cool.
So, roll me some damage. For your 1.
That's the concussion setting in. Let's hope it's not bleeding on the brain.
That was cheerful.
Yeah, just Ray's sunny disposition coming through there.
Yay!
So yeah, you do 12 damage. So your first strike with the blood spear basically carves a chunk out of its cheek. Literally part of his face kind of collapses to the floor. And then your next attack glances off the side of his arm, doing no damage. You try and punch him, but you literally just miss entirely. You realise that your vision is slightly blurry. The blow that you've just taken must be affecting you somehow.
I am not surprised. And that's my go.
And that brings us on to Sorceress Lenara.
Okay. So there's all this like crumbling wall around him.
There is indeed.
How crumbly is that wall?
Oh
Like,
This is one of those
oh
questions.
shit, no, because Theron's there. No, never mind. I was about to ask if by utilising a certain spell could I pull the crumbling wall down around him, but that would bury Theron as well, wouldn't it?
Genuinely, from the sheer creativity of it, I would have said yes. But yeah, if you don't want to do it because killing Theron is a bad thing, then yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. No. Oh my god. Guys, why are you standing so close? I've only got one powerful spell.
That is such a
Really?
that is like mage privilege right there. Why are you all next to him? With your
It's range,
stupid
we're
swords
sorry.
and spears.
I just hit things with my fists. I don't.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
That was hilarious. But yes, I mean, it is very crumbly, and that probably would have worked.
God damn it.
Don't really care though. I mean,
Can I roll a medicine check to see how crumbly the dude looks?
Yes,
Like
you can.
how damaged?
Absolutely.
He's healthy. Oh wow,
You-
healthiest Amber Golem ever.
I mean, despite the fact that he's mostly a pile of rubble right now, you think that he's perfectly fine and could never be hurt ever.
I tell you what, let's just go for another firebolt.
Go for it.
Right, where's my spell? Does that hit?
Meets it, beats it. Yes, you hit him with
Yes.
a firebolt.
Firebolt. 10. Oh wow.
That's not. I mean, that's not bad for cantrip damage. Your
Yeah.
firebolt hits him square in the part of cheek that is missing, and his entire head shatters. His head falls to the
Nice.
floor, but the body keeps going. He is now a headless
Oh god.
golem.
The mind is dead, but the body is willing. Well, that was unexpected. And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Theron, that brings us on to you. You've just witnessed his head shatter and fall to the floor, but he seems to be pulling back his fist for another punch.
Doc!
King hate magic, and I'll just attack because that's what I do. And I got a critical fail.
And you don't have a thing
That's
to
what
save you this
get
time.
for slamming magic.
However, I will say, your
Instant
first attack
karma.
hits for
Yeah.
15. Your second attack hits for 14. Before you make your third attack, it wouldn't have ever happened. You wouldn't have rolled it because you've managed to destroy him.
Ooh.
Essentially, what you do is you slam your silver sword, glowing with holy light, into the gap in his chest, and the sun sword. You kind of use the force of that to lift yourself up, and you crash down through where his head was until both of your swords meet in the middle of his chest, and the body literally falls in half and crumbles to the floor.
Yay!
Yeah.
You have killed him. Congratulations.
Whew.
Unexpected. The other one didn't move around.
It did not. That is true. Yes, you have seen one of these
Well,
before. It
maybe
was
we should-
downstairs and it was not moving.
Maybe we should try and be more careful then if things have started moving.
Maybe we should have a word with that necromancer dude. Shit, he wasn't a necromancer. Yes, that's the word.
The Lich, yeah. All fair. Fair and astute points.
I'm just gonna dig through the crumbling body and see if he had anything inside him.
He actually did. Just like a slight bit below the point where you had originally slammed your blade into. There seems to be almost what appears to be a small amulet. As it has crumbled to pieces, the amulet itself has cracked. It doesn't seem to be worth anything, but that's what was keeping it going.
Okay. I dig it out and do my usual thing of bringing it over to the mages, because they might actually know things.
I do my usual thing of staring at the thing he's showing me.
I thought you hated magic.
I broke this, but what is it?
I rolled a 14 to try and figure out what it was.
Amara, you look over it, and the magic itself seems somewhat familiar to you, but you can't quite place exactly what this does.
You know, I think I'd have to read on it. Which book would I find the information about this in?
You'd find it in a number of different places. You get the feeling that it's very similar to enchantment or potentially necromantic magic. It could come in the different ones. It would take you a little bit of time, maybe about 20 minutes, but you'd definitely be able to find the answers if you had some time.
Okay.
For those people at home, Amara is a librarian who has the skills of being able to essentially, even if they don't get the intelligence right to figure out what it is, they can take their time and read a book and find out what it is. So always, it's just how difficult it is will take longer.
IT, yeah, boy, Doodles.
Doodles
I
is
took
just
that back.
subscribed, so I'm gonna get some hype going.
Sorry.
But also, Doodles said it's your boy Doodles, and it said IT, yeah, boy. It was I love that robot voice. It makes me happy in ways that I can't explain. Can we get some love and hype going in chat for Doodles, who has gone for his 5-month subscription now, which is really appreciated. Because I've only been affiliated for 7 months, so that 5-month thing means you got in there pretty early. So thank you very much, Doodles. IT, yeah, boy. Yeah, I know, it was hilarious, Freya. Sorry. So yes, essentially, Amara would have the ability to, if she had some time, find the answers for sure in a book, but she does not have the knowledge straight off the top of the bat. However, if Linara wanted to try, she could roll it.
She's a bit miffed at Theron's "I hate magic" comment, but okay.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, this is essentially like locomotion kind of magic. This is magic that would bring things to life that aren't quite meant to be. You've seen it before with the enchanted broom that managed to almost kill Ray, which was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Remember the broom?
First time
I
Ray ever got
remember
knocked out
that
in this
broom.
game was being hit in the face by a broom, and that was it. It was a broom that walked around.
That broom nearly got a total party kill.
That's not
Yeah.
even
Like-
that's not even a joke. That is genuinely true. The enchanted
Yeah.
broom, people couldn't hit it. The people couldn't seem to hit it, and it was just walking. It was just like fantasiaing itself around, walking around and slamming its broom into people, and people were like, yeah. So yeah, Lenara, essentially, you feel like this was potentially brought to life by magic, and the one downstairs that you saw had a similar thing in it. You think that if you got an amulet that matched it, that was kind of human-sized, you would be able to wear it and control an amber golem.
Ooh.
So if you potentially found the necklace that went with the one downstairs, you could control him. This one has been active for some time, that's why he's been crumbling. So you don't think he's being controlled right now, you think he was potentially brought to life and kind of left here. And I'm giving you so much information because you're at a 25 on your Arcana.
So we need to find another one of these. That's all she says.
Okay. Any
Like,
any particular reason?
It's like... I nearly said an anachronism there. It's like a magic wand, I guess. Okay, that was a bad analogy. This
You're not very good
is
at
what
this,
controlled that thing in there. If we find another, then maybe we can control the other one.
Okay, so we know what we're looking for now to control the other one. That's good.
Yes. I mean, that one did a number on you guys. I'm sure that, it'd be a valuable asset in our final battle. And she kind of looks a bit unsure as she says that.
Fun to use a giant golem against Strahd as we stand back.
Potentially useful. Also, amber golems can't be charmed. They are not, living. I'm going to take this opportunity to call for a small break, as
Cool.
we have been D&Ding for an hour and a half now. So we've got about an hour and a half. Well, we've got an hour and a half left to go. So a good midway point. Everyone in the players group and everyone at home, please make sure grab a drink, go to the bathroom if you need it. Maybe grab a snack. I'm not going to do that because I'm being really good and not doing those kind of things. But I do need some more water that I'm drinking because my skull is empty.
Yay, water.
Empty skull.
Water sounds good.
Empty skull. Oh, and Becca just brought in a subscription for 7 months. Thank you, Becca. More hype. More hype.
All of the hype.
She just wanted to say yee.
Fuck with the...
Much
Here
love
we
to
go.
all of you. Thank you very much. So break time. I'm going to put the break screen up. I'm going to keep the Curse of Strahd creepy music going. And I'm going to mute my lovely party temporarily while I go to the bathroom. So, party, I will type in the text chat when I'm back. So you know that I'm about to unmute you.
Cool.
Much loves, Deafin. So everyone at home, make sure you grab a drink. That's really important. Oh, with no bit boss, does it still update? Wolfbear, yes it does. It does still update. It just doesn't show it. So if I changed over to another screen, you'd be able to see it. And how are we doing on the butt fund? Doodles, we will check. I'll check it after stream and I'll post it in the Discord. And thank you, Becca. So yeah, BRB guys, grab a drink. Be back soon. I don't know why my break screen now does that. That's really weird. That's not what I want. Oh, it's gotten rid of my background. That's really weird. BRB? He says tentatively. Hello, Iriador, and thank you for the raid. I was just on a break, but I am back. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight, so welcome on everyone who's come on in. We are going to be absolutely showing you what a whole party is like. And yeah, throw up those clockwork hearts. Defend yourselves. We defend ourselves with love here, and we've got a clockwork heart to do that with. Because I am made of clockwork. I did not hold my breath properly for that, which is a terrible, terrible way to do it. Oh, that was awful. Love is a powerful weapon. Damn straight, Vamtrock. So welcome on in. Hello, everybody. I am Clockwork SJ. I am a variety streamer. Today, we're streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Mondays and Tuesdays, we play Dungeons and Dragons. Thursday, this week, is going to be a Minecraft stream. A modded Minecraft stream. First time I've ever gone into modded. Oh, bye, Silver. Have a good night, love. It's always good seeing you, Silver. Thank you for being here. And then Friday is going to be Final Fantasy. With potential bonus streams on weekends. They sometimes happen. They sometimes do not happen. So yeah, I am back. I am saying thankful very much to everyone who just came in the raid. That's much appreciated. Not modded MC, you rebel. I know, right? I am basically I have been playing vanilla, but we've just switched over our server to a modded server. I have never learned it. I've never played it before. So my wonderful, wonderful followers, a few of them get together. They create a little experiment chamber, and they teach me things by locking me in a room and telling me how to get out of it. So I use my new skills to escape the room. And I have just unmuted everyone in the background. Hello, party.
Hello.
How is Team Awful neutral tonight?
Awful
Yeah,
and
good.
neutral.
Yeah, pretty standard.
D&D is going great tonight, Eriador, considering the party have just fought a golem made of amber in a horrific temple of darkness on their way to fight a giant, terrifying vampire. I mean, he's not giant in the sense of actually being big, but he literally controls this land in every way, shape, or form. Best way to learn, go in the fire, here's your water
Can you
bucket.
imagine
Vantrock,
if
you're
he was
100% correct.
actually big?
It is how I learned how to do all the basic Minecraft stuff too. So, yeah. But today, we are Dungeons and Dragoning. Dungeonsing and Dragoning? Dungeoneering and Dragoning? We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Profesh streamer right here. So yes, Team Awful Neutral just managed to kill an Amber Golem and then discovered that there's another Amber Golem downstairs who is 100% not moving around. They have discovered that if they can find a certain amulet, they can control it. And we will take it away. So Lenara was just explaining how they could take control of them. Lenara?
Hello?
Hey. So you were just explaining to everyone how they can take control of the Amber Golem.
Oh, sorry, I'd explained. So yeah, basically if you find the counterpart for this amulet, then we can possibly control the other one. I mean, it explains why he wasn't moving around.
That's a rather terrifying prospect, but I suppose it's better we have it than they do. Whoever they are.
Exactly.
Does that mean that someone has the amulet of that guy we just destroyed, and there's currently someone in this place trying to kill us?
No. No? Maybe that guy's obviously been around for a while. He was barely holding himself together. I think whoever activated him is long gone.
That's relief. There's already enough people trying to kill us as it is.
Yes.
Exactly. So if we have one of those guys on our side, maybe a lot less people will want to kill us. Or maybe a lot less people will try more than once.
Make a nice change.
Yes, I guess so. I'm a little concerned that this is a terrible idea, but like you said, it's better we have it than they do.
All of our ideas are terrible, Amara. But we're kind of in a terrible place, so... when in Barovia,
Lara has an
Yeah, there's
extremely
not much point.
concerned face.
And there's not much point worrying about it until we actually find the other amulet, is there?
Precisely.
I suppose not.
And let's move on. I will push to the next room.
I just realised you can't see where the doors are, which is hilarious because you've now walked into a wall and are just kind of standing there.
Rage and take out the wall. No.
I mean, you could. You could. Night Factor will
I
take
hate
care.
walls.
Yeah, there is a big set of
If
amber
that
doors that are currently already open, so you can see straight into that new room. I'm going to zoom out a tiny bit, so we were on battle cam. Let's move out a little bit. So yeah, you essentially walk up to the double doors and have a peek through. And what you can see in here is it's a relatively bare room, as a lot of them are in here due to its age.
Bar.
Bare room, yeah, I get it. There is a small foyer to the west, and there is what appears to be a shrine to the east, with fragments of a shattered obsidian statue lying on the ground. Around the room are 4 different candlesticks that have all been knocked over, long forgotten, covered in dust. And there is an empty alcove in the north and in the south. And there are also a set of double doors to the west. Saying double doors, maybe I thought I said double door. Ignore me.
Wearing an Avril Lavigne card. No, my immortal. Never mind. Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything in this room that jumps out as being unusual or somewhat out of place? It's the best I can do.
It's not terrible, to be fair. Essentially, you notice that the alcove to the north, there is essentially a semicircle cleared out of the dust directly in front of it. You get the feeling that the wall opens up.
I walk up to the wall and I push it. Just like, not very hard, just like...
Used by the walls too.
Theron's like, these fucking walls, why they do this thing? So yeah.
Hardly.
Secret door.
Darren, do you want to try walking into this one?
Just keep walking into walls.
Ray smirks.
But yeah, it leads to a staircase.
See?
Sorry, what?
Well played.
She's just like,
Be gentle with walls, don't headbutt them.
But I'm just gonna push open this door for the hell of it.
Okie dokie. I was just double checking on the other map where this led to. It is really funny. Theron, you pushed that door open without really any kind of issue whatsoever. This room isn't much to look at. It's a narrow room with an arrow slit in the south wall. You get the feeling that this, much like the one on the other side that you were in earlier, is just a point to defend the main room from.
Cool. That's what I figured. Then Lenara. I'll follow behind.
Or worse. And okay. I journey down.
Head earlier.
Are we all going down these stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we are, sadly.
Okay, I'm just going to move your avatars slightly.
So I gesture for Amara to go ahead of me. There we go.
I go ahead. Thank you. Mimi.
That's okay. I'm getting you all in line so I can copy paste you onto the other map.
A new map.
Quick, scramble.
It's a trap.
She just runs away.
Trap.
What I do need to double check is that I haven't already got you guys on this map somewhere, and I'm putting in duplicates. Oh, I do.
Ray totally has a lost long to him. Like what? And they're identical.
There's just two of you, always. Let's move you
Just
over.
two. Just so awesome. It cannot be contained in one person.
You will find yourselves in the northeast of this map, if you are struggling to find your characters.
Ah, I forgot we were down here last time.
Sorry, someone quoted and it came with "I didn't mean to punch the baby," and I don't even know where that came from, that quote, but I apparently said it at some point in my streaming career. So yeah, you find yourselves climbing down the corridor. This leads to an area of a lot of collapsed debris, if you look to the south. So there's a high ceiling, and the walls again in here are amber glazed. Rubble is covering most of the floor. There is a small path that you could probably make your way through the rubble that leads to an open doorway to the east. Can everyone roll me a perception, please?
Perception checks.
Perceiving other things.
Oh, now you get a good roll, Theron.
I want to see the ghost that's following us, man.
The ghost that's following you. Amara, would you like to roll a perception? Actually, you probably wouldn't be able to.
Shutting all the doors and stuff.
You probably wouldn't be able to smell it anyway. There is a strong stench of death
Oh, yay.
coming from the
lovely.
room ahead of you. You are very aware that this is, however, the floor where you found a ton of sarcophagi, so that wasn't massively unusual.
Massively unusual.
Okay.
The key word is massively.
So it's slightly unusual.
Motherfucker.
Huh.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, now it's downstairs. Yep.
Yep. Okay, Amara,
Oh.
even over the smell of the dead things that follow you around anyway, and the horrible creatures that follow you, you can smell death and horror. It doesn't smell pleasant in the room ahead of you, that's for sure.
I wish to get out my vial of perfume.
That is...
What
of
on
course.
earth are you doing?
Of course you do.
It smells bad.
So
I start spritzing it.
everyone in this staircase can smell the stench of death. Amara kind of walks down, pulls a horrible face, and then reaches into her bag, pulls out a small thing of perfume, and just starts dabbing it on herself, on her clothes, on the walls around her, because it's not a spritz bottle; it's like a dipstick. But yeah,
Oh. So I can cover Theron in it then.
she reaches forward and
I
dabs
offer
someone. Theron.
Attack, you
I'll put
know.
some on Ray. Everyone's gonna smell great.
Fair.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What on earth are you doing?
It smells terrible, and I just couldn't stand it.
That perfume doesn't smell much better.
I'll have you know, this was a gift from my mentor.
Okay. Oh, God, it's in my eye sockets.
It's in my eyes. Oh yeah, she doesn't
It's
have
in
eyes.
my eyes.
Frowny face.
It's in my eye sockets. So
My
yeah,
eyes. Oh
Ice
wait.
can water.
I pull a frowny face and put the perfume away.
Oh.
Oh.
Sad and upset now.
Yeah.
Oh.
You for trying?
You're welcome, I suppose.
So we heading forward,
So-
Nara?
Fucking wusses, the lot of you. Sidle up to this. Is it a door or is it a...
It is a door. It's a large. It's one of the doors that you've noticed before that usually has a magical lock on it. However, this one is ajar.
But if it's a jar, how am I going to
Smash
walk
the
through it?
jar.
I'm sorry.
As soon as I said it, literally as soon as I said it, I knew it was coming.
Smash the jar.
I would like to walk through the door.
Okie dokie.
Probably shouldn't have done that so brazenly. Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
You should have done a sneak.
The way my rolls have been going tonight, I was probably better off not doing that.
So yeah, essentially you push open the door a little bit further. You will. I mean, the main things you notice are the rather horrific looking ghouls that are seen crawling over the sarcophagi. As you open the door, they kind of all turn to face you. This is where the stench of death came from, but there are, again, 3 amber sarcophagi in the room. Two of the things standing in front of you have very similar eyes to you, Linara, in that they don't have any.
Oh dear.
They are
Hello, brethren.
They are crawling across the sarcophagi. They are crawling up the walls. They are basically scouring all over this place. Could everyone please roll me initiative as I hit the battle audio?
Oh my god.
Close the door!
Yes!
Close the door!
I
Laura
managed to accidentally
closed the
roll
door
an
and stepped
Arcana roll.
Oh,
Okay,
damn
so-
it.
Yeah, forget the Arcana roll.
Ah, damn it. I was kind of hoping I'd go first.
Still rolled a 20.
Still rolled a 20. Oh yes, you did. Shit. Wow, you double critted there. That's crazy.
Damn, son.
Good night for roll.
Yeah.
Well, it means that Amara's definitely
Shame
going
one of them
first.
was an accident.
Aw.
So it's Amara, and then Theron, and then Linara and Ray.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
And what I will do, as I usually do, is I will roll one roll for the entire group of creatures.
Lower than 5. Lower than 5.
You want lower
Lower
than
than
5.
5. Lower than 5.
They all kill you. They just kill you in one go. You're all dead.
No!
It's unlikely to be lower than 5. He says. Yep, no, it's not lower than 5.
Damn it, a girl can dream.
Okay. Wow, the music has just died.
Stopped.
It's supposed to be on a loop. I don't know why it do this thing. There we
Why
go.
you do this thing?
Why you do this thing? Why you do? Okay. They all turn to kind of glare at you, and Amara, it is your go as you rolled the highest.
Well, since I still have it, Beacon of Hope! I've cast a Beacon of Hope!
Okay, you're going to use another level 5 spell.
No, Beacon of Hope is a level 3 spell.
Oh, okay, not too bad.
Cure Wounds was the level 5.
Gotcha. Okay, yep, no problem. Beacon of Hope maximizes all of your
I
healing.
can't actually cast Mass Cure Wounds again.
Should not have told your DM that. To be perfectly honest.
Well, you should know that. So
I do know
it's
that.
fine.
I have your sheet in front of me. Well, I say in front
Right,
of me. You must be.
I'm going to then do the thing that I can do, which is Mass Healing Word, which is essentially Healing Word, but everybody.
Okay.
No, that was a thing.
It's Healing Word is a bonus action. Mass Healing Word, I'm not actually sure. It's not one of my cards. It's one of the things I got for being super special bardness.
That is true.
Let me just check and see if Mass Healing Word is a bonus action. Because Healing Word is, but I've forgotten if Max is. No, it is. It is a bonus
Yes, it
action.
is. It is. It's a bonus action. It is a 3rd level spell, so
So-
it's a bonus action.
That's fine. That's 8, 12. Everybody gets 12.
Everyone restores 12 HP if you need it. If not, it does nothing.
Oh.
Thank you. Also, I forgot to mention that Beacon of Hope doesn't just max out my possible healing, it also gives you advantage on wisdom and death saving.
Oh yeah, I did forget that bit. We haven't had to use either of it yet, but yeah, if you
Yeah.
have to roll anything wisdom based, it's an advantage. And death saving throws, you roll it twice if you're dying.
Ooh, that's good.
It might be very useful in the future. Just say it.
Very useful when Strahd tries to charm us.
And Theron, that brings us on to your go.
Okay, this is gonna go bad. Like to do trade as much of my movement and possibly my main action. Ask Lenara to step back from the door. Step back. Let me go first.
Lenara, are
Am
you
I-
going? Are you okay with? Are you okay with being moved out of the way slightly?
Hell yes.
In that case, Theron, you don't need to get rid of your movement. Get out of the way, Theron. You don't need to move. You don't need to get rid of your movement action. Roll me an athletics check, please.
Is he gonna jump over me?
Not really.
Oh.
It's more of a. He's going to try and pull you out of the way.
17.
Absolutely perfect. You pull Lenara to the side slightly. She is not unwilling, so it goes really easily. You are welcome to make your full movement. That will count as a bonus action, however. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't. I will give you it for half your movement because you're not going to need your movement as much anyway. Go ahead, full flurry if you need to. There
I
are many
wish
guards.
to rage with my bonus action and then do 2 attacks.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay, he's going to rage. There are many of them.
Yeah. One twice.
Okay.
Sort it. Oh my god!
Wow.
Theron has just rolled 2 critical fumbles as he bursts
Wow.
into a rage
Oh my god.
and then loses his sense of self. Theron, can you roll me a D100 twice, please?
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna.
Hmm?
I was gonna bend luck.
Can you bend other people's luck?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can do it to myself, enemies, anything.
Okie dokie. If you would like to, you are able to get rid of one of them.
Which one's the
Yeah.
worst one?
So, hang on, 2 sorcery points, which is those 2 gone. I'll do it on like the first one.
Okay.
Yay! I give you a bonus of 4.
Okay, so in that case, Theron, your first attack will now... Adds 4, so that's going to be a 14. Your first attack will now actually hit instead of missing and fumbling.
19 damage.
I was like, you sound so grumpy. Okay, and the effect that you suffer... Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Professional, guys, professional. He slices off his own what? Oh, Raddy thinks you should slice off your own penis.
That's just me.
Fair enough.
Theron, roll me a d10.
Oh no.
You did so badly, you've got to roll a whole new thing. Oh, you son of a bitch! All right, so your critical fumble essentially means that you're discombobulated. You suffer and you have a panic attack. You suffer the effect of the confusion spell for 1 round. You rolled for the confusion spell. 9 to 10 means that you can move and act absolutely normally, so it has 0 effect on you.
Okay.
So he gets very slightly panicky and then is okay.
You freak out a bit and then recover, essentially, is what happens. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Lenara's about to do over my shoulder, so this is good. That's my turn.
Okay, you're not wrong.
Okay. With Theron's turn being over, it is now the Ghast's turn.
Bring it.
And then it'll be Lenara after that. Well, Theron, you'll be happy to know that even if they pile on you as much as they can, only 3 of them can get close enough to actually hit you. So they do. They rush forward,
Sweet.
dropping off the ceiling, dropping off the walls, climbing down off the amber sarcophagi, but only 3 of them can get close enough to hit you. So yeah, you're going to get 3 attacks from 3 Ghasts. And they're going to try and hurt
She's
you.
ready.
Oh, you've also got to make me another... can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please? As well. This is even before the bite happens. You are fine. No worries. Okay, first bite. Second bite. Third bite.
Misses!
3 of the Ghasts attempt to bite into your flesh. You manage to, using a combination of blinding them with your sun sword, and the ones without eyes, just literally catching them on some of your bracers and your armor, deflect their bites away. And that takes us to Lenara's turn, as Theron defends himself from all 3 of the ones that attack. So that means it is now Lenara's go. That was such a big sigh.
Yeah. I'm gonna take, like, a step back.
Okay.
Actually, can I? I can't, can I? I'll hit myself. Actually, no. Hang on, do I... Oh no, even if I put it
No,
there.
you can, if you fire it into the room, you'll be able to... It'll hit Theron, but you'll be able to not have it hit you.
I don't suppose I'll be able to pull Theron back and cast it. That's not going to be a thing, is it?
No, not with the focus you need to cast magic.
Okay, okay, it says I don't need to... It doesn't actually specify that I need to see. The point of origin is that I need to know where it is, and if I'd looked into the room I would know that, right?
Oh yeah, plus, I mean, you've got if you could throw a straight line into over here and blow up the room anyway, you're fine.
Yeah, before I do this, I'm just gonna say, you know, bring you back. Just...
Jesus.
41
Sorry, Theron.
damage. Okay,
Oh,
then
although,
Theron,
yeah,
can you make a
you
dexterity
roll,
saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Do not forget, you have saving throws. It is important for
Yeah.
this especially. I'm going to make one for all of them.
It's a 4.
What?
no, I think...
What's a pass and a fail?
Sorry. Oh, 15.
Oh! Theron, you take 41 points of flaming damage. However, the fireball crashes, fills the room up with flames. The entire room is covered in fire. There is a pillar that bursts out through the door, almost knocking Theron back as he manages to just about protect himself from falling on his ass. It manages to incinerate every single one of the Ghasts in one fell swoop. As they only had 36 HP each, and they are dead.
Yay, we're dead.
Are you okay?
Go back to our ambient music.
There is no answer from the Room of Fire. We fear we have killed him.
Theron?
There,
Right, he's gonna do
Theron.
a little run down the stairs.
Theron?
I'm gonna follow Ray.
Q, are you there?
Is Theron unconscious?
No, he's really not.
I can't hear you speak, Koo.
His light's not even lighting up green in Discord. Oh no, he's disappeared off of Discord.
Oh no.
Oh no, we've lost him.
No, he's gone forever. The fireball was too strong.
Oh
One
no.
of those things.
Welcome
Yeah,
back, Theron.
You just hear from the room. I fucking hate magic.
It hates you too, for what it's worth.
Really?
I'm going to cure wound Theron, which maxes out, so that's 32 for you.
Fucking hell. Sorry, pardon my language. Everyone, Koo, people were legit worried that you had just died from fireball. They were like, Theron, Theron, and it's just silence. Everything is silent. Theron is looking a little bit crispy. His clothes are singed.
It's
his
like the
skin
sixth
is...
fireball he's taken in this campaign.
Yeah, he's pretty used to getting fireballs now.
You should be fireproof by now.
Theron taking
I mean,
balls
I'm
to the
just trying
face
to
for
help you.
days. I mean, what?
Someone's been on fire more times than Ray.
But yeah, essentially,
Wow.
Amara kind of rushes her way down the stairs, runs over to the door where Theron is kind of crouched on one knee, has kind of taken a knee and protected himself as he knew what was happening, and she puts a hand on his shoulder, and Theron, I believe all of your wounds heal, or pretty much all of them. The burns on your skin patching up. Yeah, you feel better.
Thank you.
Magic isn't all that bad. It has a good balance, I think, sometimes, occasionally.
It's like,
It requires a lot of responsibility.
I hate magic is immediately healed by magic.
And why does Lenara have it?
Look at Lenara.
Welp.
Occasionally. Yes. She smiles, thinking she's just super
Hang on, I missed a bit of a chat. What was he asking?
He asked if I said that Matt's magic requires some responsibility, and he said, "Does Lenara have it?" And Amara's gone, well, sometimes yes. And is now being like she's just said the most diplomatic thing in the world.
Oh.
Becca just brought up quote 70, so we're talking about like from early last year sometime. And the quote is, "I'm going to die because I was stupid and used magic." And I almost 100% think that was Lenara saying that.
I wonder if that was during the windmill incident.
Oh, yeah. Where they were in a
God.
wooden windmill and Lenara threw a fireball at some night hags.
They were gonna kill some children.
It was, to be fair, I totally get her reaction, especially with her backstory. But it was still a case of everyone kind of slow turning to you as the windmill began to burn down and you had to run out. Didn't you guys jump out through the window onto some scaffolding and then kind of... It was amazing. It was actually
think
pretty
we
awesome.
did.
Yeah.
And then Theron got to watch the
everyone jumped
windmill.
out.
Theron got to watch the windmill that he had just inherited burn to the ground.
Because I could take I just got a slow fall,
Yes.
so I landed quite perfectly where everyone just like landed on their ass.
It was like the D&D equivalent of Legolas walking on the snow.
It really was.
With a dead fucking child in my hands. That was not a fun
Oh,
time.
yeah. Theron, the child that Theron was carrying died on the way out. But Lenora managed to save a child.
Anyway.
Anyway, you are now stood in a room that's slightly blackened. However, there are 3 perfectly untouched, like completely unsoiled amber sarcophagi.
Okay, who's taking which one?
Thank you for the bits, Freya. That's really appreciated. Yeah, Theron, you have immediately moved your avatar to one of the things. Have you touched the thing?
Now that she said who's taking which one, I'll just kind of hover my hand over it. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
When you touch one of these things, do they curse you / give you gifts straight away, or do you have to accept it?
You have to accept it.
Ray's weighing up the options here.
Touch my sarcophagus then.
Theron, you are immediately transported into a realm of pure darkness. You have done this before. You've done this several times now. There is no feeling. You touch nothing. You can see nothing. You hear nothing. There is no sensation around you. And after a moment, you hear a voice within your head. I am Xantras, the maker of kings. I offer you the gift of presence and personality.
What does he offer? Oh man, I cut out and I didn't hear the offer.
He said, I offer you the gift of presence and personality.
Oh.
Such a winning personality.
He.
Do you accept? Or do you decline?
Fuck it. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, he finally accepted one.
No!
Theron, what is your current charisma score?
Only going to end in darkness.
Not your
Charisma is...
not your charisma bonus.
what?
What is your total charisma score?
Total is 8.
You
Wow, that's less than me.
you have a negative. Okay. So your charisma is a -1 right now.
Yes.
Theron, you gain 4 points to your charisma. Your charisma is now a 12. So you now have a +1. There is a downside to this.
Here we go.
You gain a flaw. A permanent flaw in your personality. While you have suddenly become a lot more charismatic and a lot more confident with how you talk to people, you also are slightly more arrogant, and you will not accept no for an answer when people turn you down.
Oh no.
Will we notice any difference?
No.
I'm back to how I was in the creepy ghost house. This is fun.
To be fair, that could have been on far worse floor. Theron, you appear back in the room. You feel much more emboldened and a lot more confident in yourself.
Ray's just stood there, just waiting for something to happen. His eyeballs to melt, his ears to drop off, his arms just to turn into noodles.
I turn around, look at Ray, and give her a winning, confident smile, apparently.
Theron is literally like giving you the kind of anime nice guy thing. He smiles, thumbs up, everything's good. He feels golden.
I back away slowly. Very slowly. I crashed
Accidentally
just
touched that
behind me.
Did
Yes.
you? Did you? Okay.
Oh my god, yeah! I was about to say I accidentally bumped into it, yeah. Jesus Christ!
Linara and Amara, where are you still on the stairs like you are on the thing, or have you moved into the room?
I'm gonna edge closer. Yeah. Oh, why is
That's
he...
fine.
I
just
ran
wanted to
down
see
the
if-
stairs. I ran
So-
down the stairs to Theron.
So yeah, you essentially, Theron has touched the thing. He pauses for a moment. He comes back and he's quite happy. He smiles, and Ray backs up to the point where she backs up, almost trips over the sarcophagus, and puts her hand on it.
Oh no!
This is not what she wanted.
Ray,
You guys are the worst.
Oh,
you
baby.
are immediately bathed in darkness. Again, there is no sensation. You cannot feel anything. It's like you're floating in air. But even then, there's no wind. There's no movement. It is dark. You see nothing. And then an eye opens. And another. And another. Until
Oh.
there are 9 glistening eyes staring at you in the darkness.
Oh.
I am Drizlash, the 9-eyed spider. It then materializes as an immense creature with 9 eyes, all staring, unblinking at you.
No.
I
Like spiders. No.
I offer you the gift of true spider climbing. It will allow you to walk like a spider. Do you accept?
No thanks.
You are immediately
thanks.
back in the room. Everything's fine.
Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that one bit. Ray's just walking out the room.
No, Ray just fucked off out the room. Like, nope, done.
No. No spiders.
And you can all hear her. You can all hear her
You're out of
muttering,
3 are useless.
"No spiders, no spiders." As she walks out, you can hear her saying, "Nope, spiders. No, not gonna happen. No spiders."
Nope. No spiders. Not today. No.
Spiders.
No.
They want me to tap dance. I don't want to tap dance.
You tell them, Ray.
You don't. Okay, I'll tell them.
So yeah, apparently the sarcophagus to the north has something to do with spiders.
Well, no, they can't all be useless. And I would actually like to touch the last one.
As Lenara walks up to the sarcophagus to the east of the room and touches it, she again goes through the experience of no feeling. She's almost familiar with this now. She's been here before, several times. Instead of seeing eyes, the first thing you see is a toothy grin. Not a happy smile, an intimidating one. A smile whose grin width is almost the size of your own head. These sharp, pointing teeth grinning at you in the dark widen into an almost cheeky smile. I am Darvarnar, the one of the many teeth. I offer you the ability to live many lives over and over.
Oh shit.
Creature, you may live forever.
Nope. Lenara says like, nope. Puts her hands over her ears. Get out of there.
The other really likes this idea. The other one is very beneficial, like thinks that this would be great. You wouldn't live forever, essentially. It will let you live many lives, rather than having one immortal one. I may have worded that incorrectly.
No.
Okay,
No.
you're back in the room.
No.
Lenara almost falls over onto the ground. She's backing away so rapidly from the sarcophagus with her hands over her ears.
You don't want this. You really don't want this. And she kind of scrambles out of the room.
So, Theron, you know exactly
Well,
what happened.
life's bad enough.
You know exactly what happened with your sarcophagus. You know that Ray's one had something to do with spiders, but you have no idea what happened in here other than it terrified Lenara.
I'm gonna step out and follow the two that ran away.
What on earth are you...
Out so much, Lenara. You've already seen about 4 of these creatures.
Lenara, roll me a d20.
Oh.
Take it over.
No. Oh, wait, wrong way
That
around.
was so anticlimactic. I was like, oh. You can feel that familiar tug. It's actually not tried to assert its dominance for a while now. Usually, lately, you've kind of allowed the other to take over when it has come. This time it is scrambling at your brain. It is trying desperately to take control of your body. But you manage to hold on and push it back into the depths of your mind.
You don't want this. And Lenara's not exactly talking to Theron. But... yeah. No. If you want it that bad, Theron, you go. You accept it.
I don't even know what it is.
Mara
It was-
raises her eyebrow.
Teeth? I really don't like teeth. It offered the opportunity to live many lives. To live forever, I guess.
I do a 180 and go touch the sarcophagus.
You say, okay. Theron, you see pretty much the same thing. The darkness envelops you again. You witness the teeth. They're almost shiny enough to reflect your own face. The grin spreads. And again, you hear the hissing kind of voice. I am Dalvarnar, the one of many teeth. I offer the gift to live many, many lives.
Will I always be in this body?
Who is to say how the mysteries of death occur?
Okay, give it to me.
Theron, a wave of energy kind of washes over you. You drop back into the real world and you're glowing slightly purple. The pain kind of racks at you for a moment. Your face hurts. No, it's specifically your teeth. Theron, all of the charisma you were just granted is basically massively knocked back as your teeth fall from your mouth.
Oh!
Every
Oh my
single
goodness, that's very
one
unsanitary.
of them.
You know, one of these days you're actually going to listen to me. You look ridiculous. Yes.
Am I like coughing out teeth and blood while she's saying this?
The funny thing is, there is no blood. It's painful for but a moment, and then they fall from your mouth like pearls from a broken necklace, just scattering on the floor.
Theron?
Or
Also,
is it Baron now? Mara says, wrapping her lips round her teeth.
Oh.
I'm just asking, because this all seems like a really dumb thing to be doing.
Karen.
I can't do this.
Theron,
Can't do this.
Initially it's a struggle to talk. The pain in your mouth goes away almost instantly. And it does. It feels strange in your mouth. You talk slightly with a lisp at first, and then it seems like you're fine. You can talk absolutely normally. It's just quite grim to look at, let's say, as you have no teeth, only gums.
So my charisma's back down to 8 then.
No, your charisma stays exactly where it is. It's more the fact of you gained all this charisma and then immediately got a negative physical flaw that was very funny.
Calm down, Theron.
That's not pleasant.
It seems fine.
And to think, Lenara, you could have had no eyes and no teeth.
Zanara just sort of raises an eyebrow as she turns inwardly to the voice in her head and is basically, am I right?
Now, if you're all done selling your souls for petty riches, can we please go?
Not to call what there ain't got riches.
Okay, Theron, I'm going to tell you what you get, buddy, as your positive from this. Obviously, this is knowledge that you will kind of have, Theron. You know you can't die, but I'm telling you for OC purposes what you will know.
Okay.
Okay, so essentially, the next 3 times you die...
Theron does say openly, it was worth it. But continue.
The next 3 times you die, you will immediately reincarnate. You will gain a new body with a new race, potentially, that will appear within 10 feet of your dying body. You will have all of your memories, all of your knowledge, and it is just a brand new body for you. You will continue with all of the same skills. But when you reincarnate, you will roll a D100, and that will tell us what race you are when you come back.
Wow.
Just saying is I should kill myself now to get my teeth back. Okay.
You could potentially... that would fix your face. That is 100% true.
Oh my god, please turn into a gnome. Please turn into a gnome.
In theory.
Please.
Please be a woman! I want to
Oh my
see
god, he could turn it
Darren
in Nick.
reincarnated as a gnome female. He won't know what to do with herself.
As someone who played a half-orc that got turned into a female, it was a very fun bit of roleplay. Right up until my best friend in the Dungeons and Dragons game bought me a fake penis. Because Beldark the half-orc barbarian, loved being a woman, but missed his penis. Her penis. Confusing.
There,
Dungeons and Dragons is fantastic.
In the words of Matt Mercer, I love Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it's fucking amazing. Oh, I swore again. Should he off himself just to get his teeth back? I mean, he's considering it apparently.
put a vote to the chat. What does the chat think? Should he off himself just to get his teeth back?
I just pull my scarf up around my face. No one can see it. It's fine.
That's fair. Theron now has a covering from his nose downwards. He's Kakashiing this stuff.
Sure, I'm just back to being antisocial. Yay!
Gains charisma and then becomes a dick.
Oh yes, he's still got the dickish personality trait.
Oh
He
yeah.
does still have that.
I feel sexy as
Oh
fuck
my
as I
God.
strut out of this room.
He has lost all of his teeth, but he feels more confident than ever. Oh my god!
Well,
everyone-
apparently you've got 5 votes to for you to kill yourself, and 1 saying don't.
Wouldn't kill himself anyway.
No, he
it's
wouldn't.
fine.
That's dark though, man. Like, this took a turn for the darker.
It's like, no, kill yourself. This will be fun.
No, you've got 2 votes. People like you. It's okay.
Oh, one of those Pokélove. I think Pokélove is one of your fans as well. Like one of the people that you from your channel, if I'm correct.
Awesome.
But yeah. So okay, that's pretty much all in this room. Are you guys heading back up now?
Yeah.
I headed back up a long time ago.
Ray's just waiting up the stairs for you guys. There you
Just
go.
waiting in this room, like, can't deal with this today.
I'm following.
Yeah, I'm following too.
She's leaning against the spawn, waiting for you guys.
So what's our next move?
We've only got that one place left to go.
After you, Theron.
Oh.
Just make sure you don't trip on my cloak, and I'll go walking that way.
What's that?
Did he really just...
I don't even-
So
Ray rolls her eyes and just walks out the room.
it is a bit of a trip. You have to walk all the way back round, past the lich.
No, I'm
to
jumping off the ledge.
Are you literally jumping down? Okay. Okay, Theron. Do you have anything to slow your fall?
Oh, just my mad athletics.
Roll me in acrobatics, not athletics. Roll me in acrobatics.
And acrobatics.
As this is a...
I like playing this fucking super overconfident idiot. This will be fun.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you attempt to land elegantly and end up actually accidentally brushing your foot against the wall and landing face first.
Ray just watches all this happen. Are you trying to kill yourself or something?
No, I'm just showing you I don't feel much pain. I lie. Steps towards the staircase.
Roll me a bluff check. A deception. Roll me a deception.
Roll me a deception. You can't deceive me unless you roll
She
high.
rolls himself back down to the
Thing.
-1. Whoa!
Wow.
Wait, is that your charisma? Is that charisma based?
I guess deception would be.
Because
It is.
if it's
Yeah, it
charisma
is,
based, you're on a
yeah.
+1 now. Remember?
Thought I went back down to a -1.
No,
from
you didn't
losing the
lose it.
teeth.
You didn't lose it. But you rolled a 1.
And a 2.
No, you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2. At least you don't have to worry about your teeth when you landed on your face. That is a fair point, Pirate. Yeah, so, yeah, he's lying. He's embarrassed as fuck, and you can all tell. But he makes his way. You guys can either jump down with him, or you can, you can walk around.
I look sorry for him.
There is a literal
I
safe
will
way to
walk
walk
around.
Okay, Lenara, it will take you about a minute to get round, but yeah, I'll basically just lovingly place you over there.
Oh.
Can I show him how it's done?
You can go ahead, Rob. Oh no, well yeah, you can walk down the wall and you can slow fall, so yeah, do what you want.
Uh-huh.
You are fine, Ray.
I'm gonna do like a triple, quadruple, wonderful backflip and wow, and whoosh and bully boosh and do on the floor. Perfect 10.
Ray looks at Theron. Ray looks at
And
Theron,
dabs.
defiantly looking up at her from down below. Ray kind of grins, runs up the wall, up onto the ceiling, and then drops a full 40 feet to land safely beside him as she slows down in midair.
You gotta teach me that one at some point.
Also,
Maybe if you behave.
Ray, just so I can know, roll me an acrobatics just in case.
Okay. Oh god. Right, where's my acrobatics? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna eat my words, but watch this. Yeah!
You don't do it as gracefully as you first thought you were going to, but you're not hurt. It's more a case of it's gangly as shit and looks ridiculous.
Still better than Farron.
Yeah.
Still better than Farron.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Go on.
So, from this weird crookedy spine business that I've got going on and being followed by pests, I am able to climb things. Can I just climb down the wall
Is
like
it
a
climb as in
normal
like
human
like
being?
spider climb?
Yeah, can I just climb down the wall like a normal human being?
You can literally just walk down the wall because I think it doesn't it not give you spider climb.
Yeah, it does.
So the rest of you all
I'm
do that
okay.
ridiculous shit, and then Amara literally just casually walks down the wall and just continues walking as if it's not shit. to her.
David Bowie style, just.
Nara's the only one who takes the long way around. So we'll see her in a few minutes.
Hey Theron, I posted a link in the chat for you. You're gonna need that.
Where the hell did you guys go?
Oh, we're up the stairs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Up
these
north.
we're up
Yep.
here. Yeah.
Because these stairs lead you
oh,
back
we're
up
in the
into
library
the.
again.
You're back in the Lich's library, which you absolutely
goodness.
adored. You could be here for years and not read all of these books. Theron was mostly concerned with the spiral staircase and where it led to.
I immediately sit the hell down.
She's like, nope, done. Done.
We're in a library. I'm done.
So what you guys doing?
Oh,
Sitting.
I shall also take a seat.
I would like to take a rest, please.
A short rest?
Do we really have time for that?
How are you doing this? Are you wanting a full long rest?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you wanting a full
Oh.
long rest?
Are you wanting a full rest? Ree?
Ree, hello?
I cannot hear you.
Refresh.
I cannot refresh because my Discord is frozen.
Oh no.
Probably why she
Oh.
can't hear us.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
This is awkward.
Close it down, like Control Alt Delete and full on kill it.
Shout it out of your room. She can't hear you, remember?
Hello, I'm back.
Maybe
Oh.
try. Oh, okay. I was
Welcome
gonna.
back.
I was literally gonna yell it at you. Okay, welcome back. Yeah. How long a rest are we talking here?
Well, considering as I kind of whacked out most of my level 3 spells, I don't have any level 5s, and my 1s are about halfway gone. I would much like a rest to get spells back.
Long rest.
So you'd like a full long rest?
Potentially. I am a bard, and I do have the Song of Rest, but I don't know whether that just counts towards health, or whether it's a
just towards health,
as
just
well.
while you have a short rest. I think the only thing bods get back from a short rest is the inspirations.
Yeah, you get your inspiration points, but if you hit points, bring hit points. Yeah, all that does is that you regain
it's
an
just-
extra d6.
It's health points. Okay, then yeah, it's gonna be a long rest.
Does the party agree?
I'm down with that.
We've been awake for about 3 hours since our last long rest, right?
Yes. Although a rest does not necessarily have to be sleep, it can just be chill out time.
It's been a very long and grueling 3 hours. Okay? Okay. He's a little miffed.
Miffed Ray. Miffed Ray.
Miffed Ray.
I wish to
He's
get out
miffed.
some book of magical understanding and put some more hours into that.
Okay. So are we just chilling here, or are we setting up another Leomans? What are we doing?
Excuse
Up
me,
to the
sorry.
party. If the party want to say no, I don't want to chill here, I want to keep going, then they say that.
Ray wants to chill. She'll probably meditate.
Lenora?
If everyone else is resting,
Theron, what are you up to?
Yeah, if we have to. Go for it.
Okay.
I'll sit down in a chair.
Ray's gonna
Remember,
go.
Strahd was ready to kill us about 24 hours ago. 12 hours here.
Strahd was ready to kill us as soon as we came to Barovia. Sure, he can wait a few more hours.
Kinda gave us a pause until we stole his dead girlfriend.
Yeah,
well,
some of us
technically,
didn't help
she
the
was
matters.
his... But that's semantics, really.
I will settle down on the couch and meditate as elves do.
Ray's gonna go to this corner.
Lenora's just gonna sit in a chair and chill. Ooh, I fit in the chair.
Okay, awesome. That's fair. So yeah, you're gonna settle down. You're gonna read Amara. The rest of you are just gonna chill as much as you can for that time. That is fair. Okay, so essentially, you are camped out in the Lich's library at the moment. The Lich himself does come and go a few times. Walks into the room, doesn't really pay you much attention anymore. Almost like he's bored of you all, and not really caring. However, oh, there's a thing. Yeah.
There's a thing?
Ray, I'm not sure. You'd have to check.
Oh.
You would have to check that, I'm afraid, as I am not sure.
It's okay.
But yes. What happens to Leoman's tiny hut stays in Leoman's tiny hut. Okay.
Oh, yes, I do get them back. After a short or long rest. Every 30 minutes.
Please note
Ah,
that.
crap.
Please note that basically, as you're chilling, you all kind of settle down to relax. You get about 3 hours into it when there's a horrific screech from down the stairs, and 6 vampire spawn fly up through the gap and land all around you, lifting their blades and preparing to attack.
God damn it, can no one take a nap?
Do you mind? This is a library!
There's not 2 of you, Ray. You imagined it. It totally wasn't me pasting in the wrong thing. Okay. I'd say that although they are surprising in their attack, they do not get a surprise round as they are very vocal about showing up. So, can you please roll me some initiatives, please, as the 6 vampire spawn jump into existence?
No, wait, that was an investigate. Ignore that.
Does
It
Amara get
began
to
with
roll
an
twice for
I.
the 2 characters?
Sorry, what? Oh. Yeah. Damn it, wow, pasted in 3 sets. Okay, there we go. I think there should only be one of each of you now. Oh, Theron has to BRB. 1 minute. God damn it. Theron, this is not the time.
Start the fight! You can start the fight, bro. I'm gonna be late. I've only got 10.
Okie dokie. Right, well, Amara's going first. Again, Amara's been doing... Oh, my pen has stopped
Yeah, I've
working.
been doing pretty well on the initiative rolls.
Goodbye, pen. Where did my other pen go?
Okay.
Yeah, Amara, you're going first.
Well, I wish to use my necklace and hold vampire.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Which one?
Since they're all within 30 feet, they all have to make a wisdom save.
Give me 1 second. So, hold on, guys. Vampires and vampires spawn within 30 feet must make a DC 15 or wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they're paralyzed for 1 minute. Yep, indeed. Okay, wisdom saving throw. What you got for your wisdom, guys? Oh, that's not
very
great.
much if they're bursting into a library. Is that for all of them, or just... Okay, that's just... Okay, one of them.
1.
Only one of them makes it.
Okay.
So what I will do
As I-
is I'm going to mark the one that didn't fail it. He's the one with the red
Okay.
dot.
Okay.
Everyone else is paralyzed for 10 turns.
Okay. As I do this, I wish to say, literally, do you mind? This is a library!
Okay. Theron, all you missed while you were away is that Amara grabbed onto the holy symbol of Ravenkind around her neck and cast Hold Vampire. Everyone except for the one vampire with the red dot has stopped moving.
Fucking sick!
Oh, Ray, you did. Ray, you should have gone first. I'm sorry, I missed your roll.
That is fine, do not worry.
Ray, it's your turn
Worked
now.
out better.
I did not realise that either. So cool. Right, well, I was just gonna run up to this guy anyway, because he's closest, and just smack him with my stick. That's what I do.
Okie dokie. Go
Um,
ahead and roll me whatever you're going to roll me. What is your initiative, vampires? You've got a +3. I'm just going to roll for the one vampire.
No, I don't want to push.
Eh.
Okay, 1d10 8.
She's getting too cocky. This isn't good.
2. And then I'm going to use a Kai point and 2 flurry blows.
Your second spear hit, and obviously your flurry of blows goes very well.
Okay, cool. Right,
'Cause
so
that's a critical.
that is 1 moment. That's my spear hit.
Nice.
Yes. And then a flurry of blows.
And that 5 will be doubled, so that's 17. Nice. So you rush up to him, stab him in the side. As he kind of tries to claw around at you, you punch him in the face.
Yes.
Linara.
Okay, must be.
It is your go.
So the armchairs, how big are they?
Medium, so not massive, less than... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I would even describe it. But, you know, normal kind of chair size.
Okay. So if they're a medium object, I would like to cast Animate Object on 5 of them.
Okay.
Because I've never used the spell before, and it sounds pretty cool.
Be our guest, be our guest.
Literally.
Okay, so the
So-
5 chairs come to life.
Yeah. They have HP of 40, AC of 13. Their attack is +5. They do 2d6 plus 1 damage. Strength 10, Dex 12. And I can control them with my bonus action.
Oh my God.
So, in fact, I would like to issue them all with the command, destroy the vampires.
Attack plus 5. Oh, they have attack stats too. Okay.
They do, yes.
Okay, right, I've got
Sorry,
it.
how
Medium,
big
medium
they were.
objects. Okay, yep. Okay, cool. So they're going to attack the monsters as your bonus action.
Yes.
Any
Well,
in
they can
particular?
only attack within 5 feet of them. I'm assuming
Oh.
I can't do movement and attack at the same time.
Oh.
Or can
You
I?
can issue a command, such as particular chamber code. If you issue no commands, the creature will only defend itself. It will continue to attack. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt. Well, if you just no, they can move. If you tell them to attack vampires, they will move and attack the vampires.
Okay. I would just say attack the vampires. So let's say I've enchanted the one that I'm on, which I'm assuming I would have jumped out of as soon as the vampires appeared in shock. So let's move. Oh no, I can't move off. It'll move me completely. Let's say this one. 2, 3. So basically all of them apart from the one Amara's on.
Oh my god, you have chair
Control
tokens.
armchairs.
I'm bringing in some chair tokens.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Give me a second. I'll have
That's
5 of them for you. No,
That
that's
is
another
fine.
vampire.
This
You
is
don't
worth
want
it.
that.
That is a vampire.
You don't want to spawn up more vampires.
Okay.
Yep. Chair. I'm gonna do the ones that Amara's not in. I'm assuming she stood up too.
those
but...
ones. Yeah.
Okay, there's your 5.
Okay, so this one can attack. Let's just say they attack the vampire they're closest to.
Yep, no problem. I can do that. So I'll have this one move over here to attack this vampire. This
Yeah.
one will come up here. These two will both attack this one, and this one will come over here and attack this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, they do.
Oh,
Medium.
I need to roll for damage, don't I?
+5. Yeah. So they attack. +5.
Oh, the attack. That's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah. So.
So 1d20 plus.
D20 +5, and then just the best way to do this now is just hit up, enter, up, enter, up, enter. I can't even. I
Okay.
was not expecting a bunch of chairs to come to life and attack my vampires.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Damn.
5. The 9 and the 8 miss. I'm going to do them
Yeah.
in order from left to right, essentially. So
Okay.
that one will miss. That one will hit this one. That one hit. Well, yeah, that's wow. Shit, they roll pretty well actually. Yeah. So roll me 1, 2, 3 sets of damage.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So that's 6 points on this vampire. 4 points on this one. And then 7 points on this one. Oop, accidentally moved them. Okay.
I'm just picturing this in my head and it's hilarious.
Oh my god. They rolled better than Theron. Damn it, Vamtruck. That was dark. I wasn't prepared for the party being prepared. That was a legit quote that was just thrown about in chat. It's true.
I wasn't prepared for the party being prepared.
It is the vampires
Some
go.
sort of-
All one of them. On a failed throw, it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Okay, so every round the vampires get to try and break out of the thing again. But it's at the end of their turn, so if they break out, they won't get around this turn. So, first things first, Ray. The
Yeah.
vampire is going to attack you. He is
Do I?
going to make 1 slash attack and 1 bite attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no.
Scary.
Oh no, ignore me. 2 slashes.
No.
2 slashes at a +6. Attack and attack.
Oh, why is Ray so squishy? Yeah, they hit. Both of them. Ah, crap.
First attack, second attack. Not very strong. He
Okay,
thinks SJ's
that's
door is
nice.
open. It is not. My door is closed, Becca. Why? So yeah, it does those 2 attacks. The rest of the vampires are currently paralyzed, so they're going to do another wisdom saving throw each to try and break free. But their wisdom is literally a +0, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like where this is going.
So, Ree, you'll be happy to know that. Oh no, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got one more.
One more. Yay!
Ree, you'll be happy to know that all the vampires are still paralyzed.
Hooray.
And it is Theron's go.
Go help Ray while swearing incredibly loud.
You'd all been chilling. If I'd been mean, I could have done a whole surprise round on you. Oh, let me double check something, because you are hitting with some dark weapons. Oh! Resistances.
Light weapons.
I just realised they are going to take half damage from everything that's not magical weapons. I'll fix that in a second. So the chair's only going to do half damage. Theron, 2 of those hit. The first 2 hits. So 20, 34.
That's my go.
Theron, you slash him into ribbons. So he's bleeding heavily, but is still upright, just about. Ray, it is your go. Ray,
Hello?
it's your
It's
go.
your turn.
Correct.
I'm confused by the order.
You were supposed to go first. You went after Amara last time. You're going before Amara this time because I messed up the order.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay,
So
that's
it's you
why
and
I
then
was
Amara this
confused.
time.
But I'm just gonna yeah, let's just hit him with stuff again.
That hits. That hits. You might want to stop there, actually.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Roll that back.
No, that's fine. Roll me 1 set
me
of
to roll
damage
that back?
first. Roll me 1 set of your spear damage because he only has 5 HP. So, and you can move and continue your attacks on the other vampires.
Oh, no, I need to do a /, you silly goose. I'm just... Roll 1d8 plus 8, yes. Ah!
That kills the first one. So, first vampire, the one that can actually move, goes down. Ray, you have 3 more attacks. Well, you have those 3 attacks. If you are choosing to use them on another vampire, please move to that vampire.
Boop.
Okay. Your
Oh,
other spear hit,
I'm gonna...
and 1 of your punches hits.
Okay, spear and punching.
Your spear is magical. Your fists are now magical also because you're a monk and you can do cool things.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Is that a good or a bad?
Vampires half
Yay.
damage from any attack that is non-magical.
Oh, okay, so my punches are better.
Yeah. Well, your spear is magical too because it drinks people's blood. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, wait, when I kill that vampire, do I get HP?
you do indeed.
They killed it with my spear.
You do indeed.
Yay. How
I
much
can't
do I
remember how
get?
much. I do
Oh,
not
wait,
remember.
I-
You had it written
I wrote-
down. I did not
do-
bring any of the
do.
cards out that I had before.
When hit with a melee weapon, you can kill the target. You gain 2d6 HP on top of your own.
So roll 2d6. You heal by that much.
Yeah!
You get 8 HP back, and that does go above your HP if that's enough.
Sadly not, but it helps.
Cool. Amara,
Okay,
now
cool.
it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to do this thing first, and move 20 feet, not where I'm surrounded by vampires.
Sounds good.
I'm then going to raid. Okay, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one because it's right behind Lenara.
Go for it.
It must make a wisdom saving throw.
We know they're not very good at those. 18.
Ooh.
Actually, he didn't do too
Oh.
badly.
Jinxed it.
Level 1. Right, bear with me. The PDF is crashing again.
What are you trying to look up?
So I don't know what my saving throw is for this. Completely forgotten. I think it's 19, but it could also be 18. It's that close.
19
It's
is
a
very
level
high.
1 spell. I'm fairly sure that I've got a fairly high thing, but the PDF is crashing. Oh no, wait, it's only 17. The
So
DC is
He
16. It's
passes
okay.
that then.
So passes that, so that's fine. On a successful save, he takes half as much damage and doesn't have to run away, but he will take half of this. So he'll take 4 damage in psychic damage.
Okay, thank you. I was going to ask which type. That is fine. So he takes 4 damage.
Yep, and he doesn't try to run away.
He couldn't anyway because you've whole-personed him.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't be able to anyway, but
So I want to
Yeah.
run away. I can't do that even. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
no, that's it.
Okay. Then that brings us on to our sorceress, Linara.
Okay. Let's see.
Really?
The measuring begins.
Right.
Begins!
Oh my god.
Oh god, is there a way? I'm gonna move, like, next to Amara. Oh, I'm on top of Amara,
Hi
apparently.
there.
Well, this got
Hi.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
sexy.
Yeah, I'm stood next to her.
Yep.
I would then like to cast Fireball. Oh, that's not the ruler. Let's say in actually. So yes. Yes.
Why are we having a laser show?
Unch, 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 unch.
I think here is good. This chair is good.
You're all terrible people.
Actually, can I can I use my bonus action before my main action
Sure.
thing I can do?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to tell all the chairs to attack the spawn. To attack. Which one? Yes. To attack that spawn.
Okie dokie. Give me a second.
I'm about to have a massive
Its speed is-
meltdown. 'cause
its
you're
speed
about
is
to
30
fireball
feet.
the library.
Oh,
I might not be.
This is the point when the party breaks.
I
Wouldn't
totally
be
am.
you if you weren't about to fireball a library.
Literally, the
somebody
thing is as
please
well,
think of the
they're-
books.
their movement actions will mean that literally all of them can make it there as well.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
Otherwise, I
not-
just would have sacrificed them.
there
Poor
are
chairs.
there are 2 of them that won't be able to attack him. Oh no, wait, this one can get here. One of them won't be able to get in to attack him as much as it tries. It'll be like there, being really sad.
That's fine. It's safe.
Okay,
Right, so-
we're gonna get that's 4
Four.
attacks. As my vampires get beat up by chairs.
Hmm.
Oh shit! Wait, that they all hit.
Yes. 2d6 plus 1.
Ray's like, oh no, this isn't
2,
going great. All the
3,
chairs.
4.
Okay, they all get halved, so that's
I'm just imagining all these
16,
chairs just hitting this
20.
vampire in the face, and it's glorious.
28. So it takes 14 damage as the chairs come over and just start slamming into it. Chair Chan, you can do it. Oh, everyone's sad about the sad chair. Everyone's like, no,
Believe
not
in
the
you,
sad
Chair
chair. Go, Chair. He had dreams of being a therapist's chair. Oh my
Right,
god.
and
Okay.
I would like to cast Fireball in the radius of this.
So that will hit those 4 over there. Yep, no problems.
Yeah.
Roll me some crazy damage. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, I just thought of something. If they're hold-personed, can they even make a dexterity saving throw? I think they may auto-fail it.
Have a vampire for dinner,
paralyzed.
guys.
They're paralyzed and they can't
Paralyzed.
move. So yeah, I'd say they'll just straight up take full damage. So that's 43 fire damage to each one of those vampire spawn. They are all looking extra crispy and not very happy. However, they are all still standing.
What?
All 4 of them, yep.
Surprise,
And
motherfucker.
that's even after getting beat up by chairs.
I'm dead.
Thank you for the host, Grumpus Dad. I love your name. Your username is amazing. So yeah, the bard's done really well. The paralyzing 5 out of the 6 vampire spawn, and now the sorceress has the chairs attacking people and is throwing fireballs at the same time. This is mental. It is the vampires' go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously, roll 20. Why do you fucking hate me? Okay, 1 broke 3. But that is the end of his turn.
Can I please do something?
Sure.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you for the host, Pokey. And yes, what would you like to do, Amara? Depending on what
Cutting
it is.
words on the one that just tried to hit.
They're not hitting.
It says if it makes an attack,
They're not
an
attacking.
ability
They're,
check, or a damage roll.
they're not doing any of those things. They're trying to break. Those wisdom.
Oh, okay. Alright.
yeah, that-
Okay, sorry. I thought they were trying to attack. That's my fault.
No, those are
Continue.
wisdom checks to try and break out of your thing. And that one broke out of your control. However, that's the end of their turn. So they won't be able to... He won't be able to do anything now. So it's his turn's over. Theron, it is your go. It is 11 o'clock. Up to you guys. Do you want to finish this battle? Because they're all pretty broken. Or do you want to call it for a day?
Okay, I'm gonna step over here and start my 3 attacks.
I guess Theron's gonna just go for it.
I thought
Theron,
you said we were gonna finish this battle. If we don't want to finish this battle, I'm going to stop.
well, up to the party. Theron, your attack will kill him though, and you won't even get your fumble because you kill him in 2 attacks, unless you want to try and make that 3rd attack against someone else. In which case you'll fumble.
Yeah, I see how it's going to end for me.
That's fair. Okay. Do we want to finish this battle, guys, or do you want to stop it here?
Stop in here.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I hate to stop in the middle of a battle, but I think it's probably best for some people.
Lenara, Amara?
Yeah, I'd like to stop.
Okay.
I've got work in the morning.
Fair. No, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
In that case, we will be back, everybody at home, next Monday. No, we won't be back next Monday, will we? Shit. 2 weeks.
Monday after.
2 weeks. Monday after next.